everybody, welcome back to the channel and welcome to those who are new to the channel. Thank you so much for clicking on this video. I am here to talk about, as you can tell by the title, Sew the Trends Sewing Challenge. Now you guys know I am excited about this. If you have been on the channel and watching a few recent videos, I have talked about what the plus size ladies are wearing and ready to wear and what I plan to sew. And then I also have been talking about different types of fabrics that I want to purchase because I am been in my, what you want to call, the whole sewing lounge wear, you know, vibe now for a little over a month, but I don't have the fabric. So yeah, I have a piece that I'll be sharing with you today. But the first thing I want to talk about is shout out to these lovely ladies who are hosting Sew the Trends Challenge. Now let me get on my phone so I don't be missing. Now, of course, many of you follow all of these ladies already, but this is the Sew the Trends Challenge, which is hosted by T of Crumpets Tea of Sewing, Martika of Martika J Makes, and also Talisha of Creativity by T. So this is the 2024 holiday edition. Now this sewing challenge runs from December 1st through December 31st. What I will do, because there are several announcers that will be announcing, helping announce and promote the challenge, and I want you to go check them out as well, and of course check out the host channels. And so let me just tell you who the others are who will be making announcements and sharing their inspirational looks. Of course, I'm going to show you my inspirational look. I kind of share with you early on, but I tell you, when T reached out to me about this, it was during the time I had already planned that other video, and I was like, this is perfect because I want to start sewing these things, and so it all lined up. So besides myself, SewNaturalDane, we have Sarah of Naughty Gnome, Chris of Unsocial, and Karen of Kokika. I'm probably saying that wrong. I do apologize, Karen. But the guidelines for the sewing challenge is super easy. So again, the garments need to be made between December 1st and December 31st. Select a fashion style that follows a current trend. So it could be casual, it could be formal, it could be street or loungewear, any of those things. Select colors and or prints that follow a current trend. Now I'll pop up a couple other slides too to kind of give you some ideas. You don't have to stick to these particular colors and prints that I pop up on the screen, but it's just to give you an idea. And we are only sewing apparel such as tops, skirts, pants, outerwear. So no hats, sorry people, no handbags, and no children's clothing. So this is all for you and, you know, adults. So let's sew the trends, and make sure when you do have your entry, do tag Crumpets Tea and Sewing, tag Creativity by T, and tag Martika J Makes on Instagram. So this is an Instagram challenge by December 31st, 2024. So I believe this is going to go, this is like the perfect timing because now that we're getting into Thanksgiving here in the United States, Thanksgiving, Christmas, New Year's, you know, maybe our sewing is starting to slow down a little bit, or maybe we're starting to make some gifts. This can also fit into the gift category too. And so what I will do now is pop up just some ideas, Obviously you can see Lady Dane is wearing my color, which is also a trending color, right? But you do have your fall winter 2024 color trends, and then you also have your fall 2024 print trends. So you can go either from your leopard, polka dot, zebra, stripes, herringbone, geometric, abstract. You also have your houndstooth, your florals, your plaid, vertical prints. So you have options. It can be in the solid. I have a dress for you today, and it just all fit. It all worked together because this is where I am. But let's go ahead and jump into the pattern review. So this may not be a surprise that I made this, because I talked about this in a previous video of a pattern based on some trends that I saw and ready to wear that the plus size ladies were wearing, and I will pop up some pictures. So I'll share more in this video than in the other video, but feel free to go check out my other video. I'll probably have that pop up at the end. But one of the things that I did see a lot of, whether it was Eloquy, whether it was Lane Bryant, whatever I saw on Pinterest, I saw a lot of ladies wearing the sweater dresses, just real lounge, relax, kick back. Look, I'm running errands. You can dress it up, dress it down, be super cute, be super casual. I'm going to the movies. I'm going out to lunch, brunch, whatever. But it's just very casual, very easy. And so that was one of the things for me that I was particularly looking for. I won't say that I'm a trend person. There are just things that I like. And so there are things that I like that I saw, oh, they're wearing that into ready to wear. That must be trending. But for me, I'm going to wear it anyway, trend or no trend. But that is what I saw a lot of. And I absolutely love the look. I love the vibe. There were some where it was a little bit more dressed up, a little bit more casual. I liked all of the looks. So I had shared in that video, Simplicity 9740. This is a Mimi G pattern. I said, okay, this is absolutely perfect. Now, when I talked about fabric, if you missed my previous video, it was online Black Friday sales, stores and stuff that I'm looking at for just knit. That's all I'm looking for. If you want to know what I'm looking for, and I did share some other good items to pick up as well, sewing items, go check that video out. I'll make sure that pops up at the end of this video as well. But there's particular types of knits that I'm looking for. This particular pattern, it calls for stretch knits, so double knit, interlock, jersey, lightweight ponte, and I am using a jersey knit. I purchased this fabric from Fashion Fabrics Club. Now y'all know they shipping is take forever, but yeah, I had ordered this from them, and so that is what this is. Now with me doing more jersey, now I think this would be absolutely beautiful in a heavier, like the cable knit or a ponte, but for me that's just too hot for the type of weather that we get down here in Texas, in the area of Texas that I'm in outside of Houston. And so like I said, anything heavier I wouldn't really wear, you know, I wouldn't pull out that often. But this, because this is a jersey knit, so it's more t-shirt, thicker than t-shirt, not like a really good t-shirt, not your thin t-shirts, but a really nice t-shirt weight knit. That's what this is. So I definitely wear a slip up under this, so you'll see pictures and everything. But I will say this pattern, you guys, is so easy. It's not much for me to say. There is a sew along for this. I would say watch Mimi G sew along if you struggle with plackets. If anybody is not new to my channel, you already know, but for those who are new, I always struggle with plackets. Plackets and collars, I'm still working. She turned out fine, but I feel like there's a little bit pucker here that I tried to fix, but then I was starting to pick into the fabric a little bit, and I was like, ooh, I might poke a hole over here, so I just left it. You know, I did what I could to get some of that puckering out. I have, you know, pinched a little bit in too much. But if that's an area that you struggle with, highly suggest watch the sew along, Mimi G sew along for that area, for the placket area. It's super easy, but still watch it for that placket area. The collar is super easy, and it's like the collar almost has like this built-in collar stand, because it's not a separate collar stand piece. It's just one collar piece, but it has the curve where a collar stand will go, where you connect everything, where it almost looks like there's a collar stand, but there's not a separate collar stand piece. But in the sew along is only her, I checked because I did watch it for the placket part. The whole sew along I think is roughly 18 minutes or something like that. And so I'm telling you, it's super easy because this pattern, I did view A. If I didn't mention that, I did view A. View B has the split in the back. So I did view A, so there's no split in the back. But when I tell you 4 pattern pieces, you have the collar, the placket, the front and back. That's it. That is it. Whole thing sewn up on the serger. Obviously, except for when you needed to add the placket and when I needed to stitch down the collar, those areas. But everything else, super easy, super easy. The size, so the pattern size that I have is the size pack size 12 through 20. I'm 45, 40, and 52. Now, this size pack goes up to, it says 42 bust, waist 34, and a hip of 44. No, waist 34, hip of 44. But I knew I must have looked at the finished garment measurements or something on this, because I was like, there's no way. I was like, I'm thinking, because the good thing about this pattern is it comes in 2 other sizes, a 20W through 28W and a 32W. Let me grab my phone, because I think did I write that down? Did I screenshot that? A 20W through 28W and a 30W through 38W. So this is a really good size inclusive pattern. However, I will caution you, there is a lot of ease built into this pattern. And like I said, I sewed up the size 20. You'll see in the pictures and video how it fits on me, and that's how I want it to fit. I remember when I was getting this pattern, because I was concerned, I was like, oh, maybe I'll just get the 20, the size 20W and up. But then when I was looking at the finished garment measurements and everything, I was like, wow, that's a lot of ease in there. So I'm gonna stick with this 20, and we're gonna do the 20, and it's fine. It fits exactly how I want it to fit. And so that size worked for me. So do keep that in mind when you do. Definitely look at you might consider going down a size. It just all depends on what you normally sew. But again, check the finished garment measurements on the pattern and determine how, especially also consider the type of fabric you're using. So this jersey is a little bit more it will be more drapey than a ponte. And so ponte has more body in it, a little bit more weight. So it's not going to be as fluid. And so keep all of that in mind. The other thing I wanted to say was, outside of that, that was it. Actually, that was it. The only other thing, if you're going to sew with a jersey knit like this, like a t-shirt weight, I've shared this many times before, but I'll share it again. A tip. Whenever you are doing the hems, so you see my sleeve hem here, and even the hem on the bottom, and you'll see it in the pictures on the bottom of the dress. Always, before you hem, before you serge and turn, before you do that, use your stay tape. And I use the Sew Keys. I'll show it to you. Here it is. I've shared this many times on my channel. It's a knit stay tape, and this particular one is 1 inch wide. And so around the hem of the sleeve and around the hem of the dress, I put the stay tape down first. Put that down first. That helps stabilize it, and it also helps prevent, you know how some knits roll on you when you are turning it and it's kind of curling on you and everything? This stay tape will eliminate that issue, okay? And so you lay that down first, and then serge around your edge and turn under. And that way, and it also helps give the hems of the sleeve and the bottom of a dress a nice additional hang. And it's just, I think it just gives a really nice finish. It just gives it a really nice finish. And again, you'll see in the pictures and video that pop up. So yay, I am so excited. Y'all know I have been anxiously wanting to get into my, you know, lounge wear, you know, cozy vibe sewing, and I'm just all about knit right now. I am all about knit. You know, I don't gravitate towards knit or woven. I just love both. But when I'm in the mood for a certain textile, I'm just gonna go with it. And right now it is knit. It is knit. And I highly suggest this pattern. It is super easy to make. Again, the sew along is 18 minutes long, so that tell you right there that it's fast. It's a pretty fast sew. I got mine sewn up, I want to say within about 2 hours. You know, I wasn't in no rush. I was taking my time, and then the little extra, you know, steps I took to lay down the hem, the stay tape and everything, you know, by the time you add all that up and get everything nice and pressed, you know, start to finish, 2 hours or less. Super easy pattern. Again, I highly recommend it, and I highly recommend that you jump on in. It's towards the end of November right now when you're seeing this, so you have time. Pick some fabric out your stash. Go ahead and pick a pattern out your stash, and go ahead and find you some inspirational looks, and go ahead and get to sewing. Sew between December 1st and December 31st. Submit your entry. Don't forget to tag Crumpets Tea and Sewing, Creativity by T, and Martika J Makes over on Instagram. So I want to thank you ladies again for reaching out about this. This was perfect timing. Absolutely perfect timing. All right, everybody, let me know what you think down in the comment section below. And stay tuned for Sunday's video. Yes, that is my So Blue reveal. So yeah, stay tuned for Sunday's video. All right, everybody, have a blessed rest of your week, and we'll see you on Sunday. Bye.